What's up, channel community, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, as well as seen in the thumbnail and the title of today's video, we'll be having a look at my MGM collection. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're gonna start off with How the West Was Won. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Dr. No. Here's the back. Here's the disc. From Russia with Love. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Goldfinger. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Thunderball. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Man with the Golden Gun. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Award-winning films including Rocky and Dragon Ball. Here's the back. Here's Rocky and Dragon Ball. Rocky 4 and 5. Here's Rocky 4 and 5. Rocky Balboa. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Amityville Horror. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Spy Who Loved Me. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Moonraker. Here's the back. Here's the disc. For Your Eyes Only. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Octopussy. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. The Terminator. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Tomorrow Never Dies. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The World Is Not Enough. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Die Another Day. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Casino Royale. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Quantum of Solace. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Robert De Niro collection including Ronin and Dragon Ball. Here's the back. Here's Ronin, Hide and Seek, Men of Honor, Dragon Ball, The King of Comedy, and Stanley and Iris. War Games Daily Double Pack. Here's the back. Here's War Games 1 and 2. Skyfall. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Hobbit, The Motion Picture Trilogy. Here's the back. Here we've got An Unexpected Journey, The Distillation of Smoke, and The Battle of the Five Armies. Hercules, here's the back, here's the disc. Spectre, here's the back, here's the disc. Tomb Raider, here's the back, here's the disc. And No Time to Die, here's the back, here's disc 1 and disc 2. And at the end of this video, we have got a celebrating 5 decades of Bond box set. Here's the back, spine, top, and all the films inside. Here's all the discs. Here's all the actors. So we got Dr. No and From Russia with Love, Goldfinger and Thunderball, You Only Live Twice and On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Diamonds Are Forever, and Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun and The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker and For Your Eyes Only, Octopussy and A View to Kill, The Living Daylights and License to Kill, GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.